It's Mayan, that's M-A-Y-A-N, and then Magix is spelled M-A-J-I-X.com. And you go to the learning lab. There's a little button that says Learning Lab. That's where you're going to find lots of the information, and then articles. We've got something like 1,500 articles there. Have fun. I know the winters are long here. Hey, there's a lot to read. I can give you, what I want to do, though, is I want to give you just a little bit of this data. I mean, please go research this for yourself. But I want to give you just a little smattering of it right here. Of this pattern. So you can, so you know. Here is, all of this is the national cycle. This is the first day, first night, second day, second night, all that, all the way down. During the first day of the national cycle, let me show you where that was. That was from 3115 BC forward, okay? This is the national cycle. Here we are in this one. That one is 3115 BC, then the power cycle, and then ethics, or then galactic cycle. What happened in the very first day of that is this was the first idea of one God. Remember, there used to be lots of gods? I mean, all the reasons, you know, there was a rock god, there was a tree god, there was a sky god, there was a... well, right here was the first idea that there was just one God in charge of everything, or created everything. During the first night, which is the application of that, Abraham moved to Canaan and started up a church for that one God. That was the application of that. Then, down here, I'm going to skip a little bit. Down here, the third day is always, when the truth comes forward, comes busting forward. During the third day. That third day of that cycle was when Moses received the 10 Commandments. Has that got anything to do with law? Boy, it was laying it down. During that third day, boom, the law was laid down, and that's what the national cycle was all about. Then, during the third night, Islam was created during this third night. And Pythagoras was developing his theories of geometry during this third night. Okay? During the fourth day, right here, during the fourth day, Confucius, Lao Tzu, which was a very important Chinese philosopher, Buddha, and the idea of reincarnation in India. That's what happened during the fourth day. Right in the middle of this cycle. What we have here is down here in the fifth day, of course, it was Jesus. Okay, down here was more about the second thing of Islam. Here, in the sixth day, was the Crusades, and the Catholic Church was developed. Down here, and then we went into the second wave of Islam, which was the coming back after the Crusades, their backwash. And then we had the Pilgrims down here. And the more development of Christianity, up to where we are now. Over here, in the planetary cycle, this was, of course, 1755, and what we had here was the beginning of the first idea of a telegraph. It didn't even exist yet. It was just written about. Then, during 1794, we had the optical telegraph, right here. Then in 1834, we had the electrical telegraph developed. During the fourth day, down here, we had the telephone invented. And Tesla. You know who Tesla is? With electricity. I was working with Westinghouse and then split off from them and developed what would be free energy during the fourth day. Then we have down here, we have in the fifth day, the radio was invented, and of course E equals mc squared. Then here, in the sixth day, the television was invented, and then down here, in the seventh day, the internet. Okay? Now, let's go over here and look at the galactic. This is planetary. Here we are at the galactic. What are we going to see here? Well, in 1999, we saw Y2K, right? Then, during this first night, which was the very end of 99 into 2000, what we saw was the WFO riots, World Federation Organization, the consolidation of power was rebelled against during that period of time. There was, during the year of 2000, we had the display of polarity, that is, people in the streets backing away from the power organization. That's in the second night, 2001, we had 9/11. Pretty strong demonstration of the haves and have-nots. During the third day, which started in 2002, we had, also right here we had the financial collapse, the tech bubble burst right there. 2002, we had Enron. 2003, we have the rest of them. Plus, we have the scandal, let's just call it scandals, coming to light. In other words, during this third day, the truth started to flow out. that things weren't right. During the third night, it has been applied, hasn't it? People are going to jail. People who were caught then are going to jail now. What people were finding out about the economy and how rickety it is, now, during this third night, the economy is failing. The money supplies, well, there's over money supply, which means that your dollar is worth less and worthless and worthless and worthless. And all that is coming forward right now. Right now. Preparing to sweep the field clear for the fourth day. Remember, the fourth day here, all this philosophy was developed here. Here, we got the ability to communicate freely and Tesla with his work in energy. What we're looking at right here is the exposure of free energy for everyone. This, during the fourth night, is when it will become applied worldwide.